Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
Boys, Booze, and Blood!
This is Edward, known as Beloved Freak.
Hey guys, I'm Vel as Velfornia13.
And I'm Alan, and I'm Circus Murder.
This is George, Jug16X.
I'm Beto, the Beto 00.
Alright, and today we're talking about reboots, remakes, reimaginings, and all of the above. So,
Yes.
Our first question is, what makes a good remake? What do you think, Beto?
Don't make one.
Or actually, Edward, you go start.
What makes a good remake? Let's see. You always want to improve on the effects. First of all, the storyline, the actors. The whole point is to bring what was shown to a new audience. Either gonna do something, you gotta improve on it, pretty much. I think that's the whole point of it.
Where can they improve to you? Like, do you want better graphics? Do you want better story? Do you want the story to stay the same?
I wouldn't say stay the same story. I would say like maybe I'd say like an reimagining. Yeah. The whole point is you don't want to recreate what was already done. This is not Psycho. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that remake.
But that is
I
a
do.
remake. That is a remake.
But that is shot for shot. There's nothing new or creative about it, to sort of speak. Like what
creative, no. Creative,
no. But
No.
like for the
But for what it was, I love the characters. It was a great cast.
It's definitely a good
Great
remake.
cast.
I mean, I would like better effects, obviously, just because it's like if you're improving on something 10, 20 years ago, you might as well one-up it a bit, like recreate iconic scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Casting, anybody could probably do a good job. It doesn't have to be like exact great casting, but if you can improve upon certain scenes that are so iconic, like say for Nightmare on Elm Street, if my beef with the remake is like they have such iconic scenes in the original, like the whole Johnny Depp thing. They could have done that, and they could have done that so well. In
I
this new
kept
age.
waiting for that scene.
Right? That's my thing, and that was my gripe about it. Is just like you have this iconic scene that Johnny Depp gets stuck into the bed, and the blood just goes up on the ceiling. You could have probably improved upon that so much more with the technology that we have. You don't. I mean, my thing with CGI is that don't use it too much, but they could have probably
Avoid it
That's
if you
definitely
can.
avoid it if you can. Yes, thank you. But
it's
like,
doing the horror.
yeah, they could have redone that scene better, and it's just
That scene in that remake, the scene that I was disappointed that it could have just stayed the same was the one where he goes through the wall.
The wall.
Mhm.
They cheesed it up they fucked
Yeah,
it up
that
so
was
bad.
trash.
When in the 80s, all they used was a sheet and the fucker pushing through it, and that was
Yeah.
effective. And they decide to go CGI and make him like a fucking blobbery man. No, okay.
Well, I would say in defense of that movie, because I actually didn't mind that movie. I'm not saying I loved it, but I didn't mind it because it improved on the story. It pushed it a little bit further that the original couldn't do. They couldn't say he molested and killed these kids.
They were very vague in the original,
Yeah.
like about what he did.
And they didn't have to show him molesting kids, but the way they hinted at it, it worked, and you bought into it.
Yeah, I didn't
and,
hate it.
And it didn't just involve just the Elm Street kids; it involved the whole entire kids, and it involved like what happened to them when Nancy goes into the investigation. It's like, oh my god, these other kids are going through what we did.
That's another thing. The Nancy in this remake was not okay.
She was no.
And neither was Freddy, by the way.
I like Freddy.
Freddie was the worst.
I like
the
Freddy.
actor. I didn't like the look. He looked too
I
much of a
like the look.
puppet
Yeah.
for me.
I like the-
He was a little
Looked
muppet.
like a Muppet.
He was a muppet.
A literal Muppet.
But
made out of
I give
foam.
credit that he tried it. He tried to make Freddy scary. I give it that.
It was scary.
If it was better effects on makeup effects,
Yeah.
I think it.
We said this last time too. Like he looks like an actual burn victim.
Yeah,
That's the
which
whole
was they're going
thing.
for. That's cool.
Before he used to look like a pizza before.
yeah.
And
But you know what? I was
the
actually
guy.
when I first heard about it, I was hopeful because of Watchmen. Like I liked him as
Well,
a
the actor's
character.
good. The actor's
The
good.
actor's good.
I have no problem with
So
that.
it's like him as Freddy Krueger. When I heard about that, I was like, okay, he might do a good job. You never know. It's just the makeup. It was.
And Robert
like,
English said he wanted him too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think they fucked up on the makeup.
It's
And
the makeup.
My thing was the storyline.
I didn't hate the storyline. I think
I
that the
liked
effects
it.
cheesed
It was just
up.
the CGI and the makeup.
Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger's a child molester.
Yeah,
He
they
was
showed
not
that.
framed. He was not the. He needs to be the monster. They
He was a
sympathize with.
monster.
Well,
They
No,
thought no. They thought that they were like judging him wrong, but then he's like, no, motherfuckers, I'm really like this. That was the whole point of the story, that the kids
It went both ways.
he's
We
after
lied,
us. Yeah, he's after us because you
we
lied.
fucked up,
Yeah,
and there was no
Exactly.
proof.
That was my gripe about it. What do you mean the kids need to lie? Like, he is a child molester. He's a child
Yeah.
killer.
I get what you're saying, because like
you get what I'm
if
saying?
he really is a child molester, then why does he have this negative feelings against them when he deserved what he got?
He's
Oh,
getting
yeah,
his
The
revenge
kids
because he
didn't-
was
well,
wrong, but
It's because of the parents.
Exactly.
It's all comes up to the parents too.
It's because of
Exactly.
what the parents did to him.
so to
That's
me, the
why.
kids deserved it. Fuck
They
them.
did, but they didn't see that. They thought that their parents
Wait,
were
why
lying.
did the kids deserve it? I don't
Because he's a
understand.
child-
Because
he's
they
gonna
lied
kill-
about him being a child molester.
No, they did.
No,
the
he
parents.
was.
Hit it.
Because the kids.
I think you need to rewatch it.
I think you do too.
It was terrible regardless. It
No,
doesn't matter if you
no.
watch it or not.
The parents were hiding this fact that he was a child molester. He molested every single one of those kids. So they blocked it out of their memory to forget about it.
Yeah.
So they're not traumatized their entire
And that's what they're
life.
saying. Maybe we did
And
lie
when
about
the-
it. Maybe we made all this shit up because we were just little kids who didn't know any better.
Right.
Exactly, but then they find out that no, he was really
He did
like
do
this.
this.
They were just hiding it from it, and they were blaming their parents.
And you know what?
This motherfucker's coming after us because you guys lied. And Freddy's like, no, motherfuckers, I'm really
And
a
that's why I
fucking
liked it.
killer.
Yeah.
It brought where the kids are in kind
I
of
like the
they're in
storyline.
denial.
I really like the
They're in
storyline.
denial that this has happened to me, and I
Mhm.
don't want to accept that.
It was made for sci-fi. Fuck you.
It's like Sharknado,
It
bitch.
could have, yeah. Val.
But
What was the question again? I'm sorry, because we went on.
Yeah.
because
What
George.
makes a good remake, basically?
What makes a good remake?
Yeah.
I think a good remake has to have a good cast, a good strong build of characters, someone that you care about. And yes, like the 80s and the early 70s, whatever, they had good characters in their movies, but I feel like every remake after that kind of improved and did a little step up on who they were and what they were doing and their whole purpose and stuff like that. And I feel like that is a huge point in remakes. I feel like if you're connected to a character, you actually care about what's going on, and they have to be bigger. They have to do a little bit of a step above.
Up the ante.
Up the ante, exactly. Get you excited. You need to have those moments where you're excited about what's happening on screen. And yeah, that's literally
They
what
need
I
to
think.
have a little love for the source of material.
They need to appreciate it. They need to accept it. They need to give it their love.
A lot of studios who mess these movies up is because I don't think they understand the
Right.
original or what
There's a
made the
difference.
original.
There's a difference.
Work.
There's a remake which is a love letter to the original, and there's
Yeah.
a remake which is a cash grab
Yeah.
to the original.
And there's a reboot when they grab the idea and just build their
Just-
own.
Yeah, like this did not work. Let's just redo it, do it
Yeah.
different
Completely
direction.
different story, but
Yeah.
same
Right.
character.
Yeah,
base.
Right.
I agree.
Like a perfect example would be like the Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nightmare on Elm Street movie, the remake, I feel like that was a cash grab. Whereas, honestly, the Halloween remake, I feel like that was a love letter to the original.
I agree.
I think
and
so,
it was
yeah.
more of a reimagining than a remake.
Yeah, that's
yes,
why.
absolutely.
That's what I want to
Absolutely.
say when we talking about remakes and reboots. There's also reimagining because
Yeah.
there's some it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the original.
And I
so to
thought it was a
speak.
good reboot, remake, whatever it was, because it's just like it played upon like the sort of intro to Michael Myers. I love that it gave him a story of his childhood, what he went through.
A lot of
and
people
what
didn't
drove
like
him to
that.
I love that
A lot of people
remake.
didn't like that, but I love it because it's psychological.
I love
It is,
and that's
exactly.
scary.
But that's the point.
It
Yeah.
grounded.
It's
It grounded it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
grounded the movie. Granted, the second movie is more of a fantasy, and
Yeah.
it becomes kind of like a
Right.
huge, like, over the top, like.
I
whatever,
love the
dream
second
world.
one. The second one was awesome.
Like
I
to
think Rob
watch
Zombie did an
to
amazing job.
to watch and
I
like
did too, thank you.
brutality wise, yes, but the second one story wise is like, nah, you just calm the fuck down a little. Like you're on some mushroom trip. Like the mom
And that's
on
bad.
a white horse telling him to kill people.
But I think that's the whole point of the movie is that she survives such a horrific accident that the second movie becomes a fantasy. It becomes
It's a mind fuck.
It's
It
traumatic.
becomes
No.
something that's she's so stuck in her head and
Yeah.
she's so just fucked
Laurie,
up because of it.
she
Laurie,
doesn't-
yeah,
Laurie.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
Jason. Michael.
Michael.
Michael
I was like, Jason.
imagines his mother in a
It's a
white
mommy issue
horse
thing.
telling him to kill people. Like
No, she's not telling him.
Yes,
She's guiding-
kill them. No. He's straight out say kill them. Like Jason's mother. Lori, I never liked her. I didn't like that casting choice as Lori. She's fucking annoying and I fucking hate her. But I understood the second part. Like that's where that's where you would be after going through such traumatic
Mm-hmm.
instances. Like, you're fucked up in the head, you're like, shit. The relationship around you that also went, like, Annie and the dad. And
I loved Annie too.
Annie was amazing. Like,
Danielle Harris.
her scene.
Brett Dourif. Oh,
Brett Dourif was amazing.
I think the whole point why he was seeing his mom during the whole thing, like the white horse and all that stuff, is because Lori herself was seeing just a fucked up world. She was getting into the mind of him, thus creating a whole other separate dimension for him to
But she wasn't seeing her.
no,
She was having the connection,
dreams?
the
Okay.
dreams.
It
Yeah,
plays up with
yeah.
what is it? Halloween 5?
6.
No, it's 5.
Oh,
When
Oh,
Jamie
yeah,
has a
when they're
connection with
connected.
Michael. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're
Yeah.
kind of playing that up a little bit into the
Got
story.
it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I love Brutal Michael.
Yes.
Brutal Michael. I love the
The whole
grunting.
intro.
I
In the
love the
hospital?
grunting. I love everything about the first. Yeah, that opening scene in the hospital was intense as fuck. I
Yeah.
like the remakes. The second one does take it a little extra, like Rob Zombie-ish, to what he does. But the first one, I loved it. I fucking
Yeah,
loved it.
I agree.
Alan, what about you?
I loved the way that Rob Zombie reimagined his Halloween. It's totally Rob Zombie. You get the feeling that he really loves these movies.
Yeah.
He's made it perfectly clear that this is like his favorite horror movie and that it's his love letter to it.
Yeah.
Obviously there could have been some things that he could have dialed back on with the second movie, but
I think the second one was probably like where I had the most critiques, but
Yeah.
I think the first one
It's
was
a-
done
it's a
well.
the first one
Yeah.
was such
It was done well.
a good remake or
Yeah.
reimagining, whatever you want to call it. It definitely gives you the sense of like why Michael is the way that he is, and you don't necessarily get that from the first one.
Especially
Yeah.
the unrated
If you
version
watch
too.
if you
Yeah.
watch the second one for the blood, you'll be fine.
Totally.
Yeah.
If you watch it
It's
for the
got-
storyline,
it's definitely got the
yeah.
gruesomeness,
Yeah.
and I love any gruesome movie.
Yeah, I mean, I
so
like the
I will
gore.
definitely
You
give it
feel
that.
the stabbings.
What makes a good horror remake for you?
For me, everything has to be slightly better than it was. That doesn't mean that they need to take everything and make it different. Like, especially with the Freddy remake, I did not like the makeup. I didn't like the choice for the actor. As good of as an acting job that he did, I personally feel like if it would have been Robert Englund, that would have been an acceptable
yeah,
choice for me.
obviously.
Because it would have solidified the fact that it's Friday, that's Friday the 13th.
No.
Or no,
Nightmare on Elm
Nightmare
Street.
on Elm Street.
And even if he did play, it
And-
could have been a sequel.
Yeah.
Might as well. And I'd
they
be okay
could
with
have
it.
kept it going
Yeah.
with Robert Englund.
Especially
involved.
after Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
They should
Yeah.
just continue right
Change
after that.
change
Yeah.
everybody's names and just pretend
Yeah,
like he's trying to
exactly,
remake his
exactly,
killings.
exactly.
And yeah, that
Yeah.
could have been cool too.
And it's like I have strong feelings about the Hellraiser remake that's been in the works or talked about for
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
knows
that's
how
your
long now.
favorite franchise.
Yeah, that's my favorite franchise. So, and like they've been wanting Doug Bradley to be a part of it, and he's not necessarily sure he wants to be part of it. But if he's part of it, it's definitely worth watching because with Revelations, the actor that they chose and the makeup job they did, and just the storyline.
Yeah, I don't think
in general
I haven't even
was
seen
think
that
I
before.
haven't-
Wait.
terrible that like I know that there's plenty of Hellraiser movies that are not the best horror movies, but it murdered the franchise.
I'm
It
in love with
completely
Hellraiser. The
ruined it.
first two are my favorites.
I like the third one.
Third one's good.
Third
but,
one's good.
But you know what's
Third
missing,
one's-
and is my favorite, is Julia. I loved her.
Yeah.
She's my favorite villainess.
Yeah, she's such a
That's
bitch.
true, yeah.
I love that.
And
bitch.
she was a
Yeah.
perfect bitch in the first two movies. And I love that.
I have ants
I
like
haven't
that,
seen
so I
past
love
3.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have
You
you
don't
guys
have-
have you guys seen the meme where it's like Hellraiser and then Great Value Hellraiser?
Oh, yeah.
my God, you haven't seen
It's like
that?
the side by side of Doug Bradley and that other guy.
Oh my
It
God,
was
yeah.
like Saving
It was like the Walmart version of Hellraiser.
God.
Totally. Yes, totally.
Which is fucking hilarious. George, what about you? What makes a good remake?
I don't know. To me, a good remake is just like you play with the old formula. You have good kills because like right now with the times, it's all people want is a good show. You want good gore. You want good kills. You want to be entertained. You don't want to be fucking bored.
Yeah.
Right.
So my thing is like if you go with the old formula, you do your slasher style, people will be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like my complaint with Nightmare on Elm Street is just it didn't really. I wanted to pay a bit of homage. I want a good slasher feel.
Mm-hmm.
The I was gonna talk about Friday 13th reboot, but I'll save it for like.
No, do it. What did you? What was that? Your favorite one?
That opening scene was the shit.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
You're basing it off that.
It was a long opening scene. It was like 10-15 minutes.
Everybody in the theater I was in cheered.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it was
me too.
fucking good.
Everybody clapped.
It was good.
How many kills were there? There were like 5 or 6.
I love running
in that
Jason.
one opening scene.
Yeah.
You too.
And Jason was running, and it's like, to me, that was I don't want to say that's the perfect remake or reboot, but it got the formula fucking down.
Yeah,
because
the
it's just
formula
like
is there.
he wasn't
Teenagers in the woods.
Exactly. He
getting
wasn't.
killed.
But it wasn't what I was thinking when I was watching this last night. He wasn't undead, Jason.
No.
He was just regular.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because like even he got stabbed by some of the what's the black guy's name? I don't know.
Jared Padalecki?
No,
No.
the black guy.
Black guy, not Jared.
Arlen Scapetta, but I don't know
Whatever.
his-
He got stabbed, and he was just like, it was kind of like seeing part 3 Jason getting stabbed and just like getting hurt and still going after you.
Yeah.
So it's like they kind of like went back to the original formula and made it better.
Right.
It's just gruesome kills, like the comedy was good. Like
I
they had
liked it.
really
It
long
was
ass
fun.
sex scenes. Like I was
It was
getting-
fun.
Willow
It was fun.
Ford was in it.
Yeah.
But you don't know who
no,
that was.
I know. Like when
I
I,
want to
saw
be
that,
bad.
She
When I
wanted
saw-
to be bad.
when I saw that meme last night, I had to look it up to see.
Oh my god.
I didn't know. A
Like,
friend of
who's
mine,
this bitch?
a friend of mine posted it, and I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
And then I was like,
And I
he
had to
doesn't know.
Google it.
I was like, he doesn't know who that is. He's too
But
bad.
no, I played the song and I was just like, "Oh, I wanna do that." That exactly. I had to look it up, but
Well,
it
I
had
love
good
it.
kills, and it was just
okay, I'll ask you this. Did it improve on the original?
I think so.
Yes.
The original?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Because-
original movie is like Halloween.
Yeah.
It is slow and it is boring.
I loved the original. I did not
It's-
like this remake.
No,
It's
I
a
love
staple,
the original,
yeah.
but it's boring. It's
Yeah.
a boring fucking
No,
movie.
it was very
Compare-
like the pacing was great.
Compared to the others.
Yeah.
I mean, and like the sex scenes itself. First of all, there was a like I saw this like when it was in theaters with my sister. I was
Yeah.
just like, it was in 2009. So watching this again, even the sex scenes were fucking long. I was just like, she's riding this dude's
And that was
dick.
a hot sex scene.
I was getting horny.
Woo!
Like seeing this shit, well, I was just like, this is exactly why. I was like, she's bouncing on this dude's dick, and like, she's gonna get killed.
Giving
Like,
him that
You know what?
pussy pot pie.
and she was giving a booty hurricane. But it was great. To me, this is the perfect way to reboot it, and that's why after this 2009 reboot,
Agreed.
I was expecting another,
And it didn't happen.
and it's in development
Cancel.
hell. Why?
Cancel. No, it's not in development hell. It's canceled.
Because they couldn't find the script.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
I
it's
like
not that
about the
fucking
remake
hard.
that they gave us
It isn't
Pamela,
hard.
they gave us Sack Jason, and they gave us Hockey
They
Mask
gave
Jason.
us
They gave
everything Jason did in the entire series in one badass
Yeah,
movie.
my
That's a
only
good remake.
complaint was the kidnapping. Jason does not kidnap no bitch. He will kill you if he gets
That was
you.
one thing I did
There's
not
no reason
like.
for him to kidnap.
But they
Also-
justified it.
No, it was
No,
a stupid
it's stupid.
justification.
She
Also-
looked like Pamela. That's
no,
no.
she was holding that
Hold on,
thing.
hold on. The fact that he runs into her and throws her shit over, she
Ah,
should have been dead.
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 Done.
What's she gonna do?
Agreed.
Oh, I'm gonna do this and fake it and not kill you?
Jared
No.
could still have come and
Fuck
looked for
that.
her, but not found her. And then we got Daniel Panabaker as the
I'm
survivor.
glad she died. I'm not gonna lie.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this
I
real
was
quick.
so
I would have rather seen the sister die.
That was a great twist.
I'm gonna say this though. I
That
just
was
hated the characters
so
that
That was a great
I-
twist because she was
But
the
you wanted
final
to see
girl.
them
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
I did not like that. I wanted everyone to die.
Yeah, and you got it.
Your tits
I-
was
no.
tremendous.
Tremendous.
The fact that the
Stupendous.
deal, I had to spend an hour and a half just to watch everybody die. I did not like that remake. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I love
okay,
Jason.
that's all right, everybody.
Jason was awesome. I did not like the characters. Stupid.
Beto, what about you? What do you think is
Stupid.
a good?
What makes a good
remake?
remake? I don't fucking know, honestly. Everybody like it's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you can never know. Every trailer I see for a remake, I'm excited about.
Mhm.
I like maybe 60% of them. Everybody looks at different things when they're looking at movies. I look at acting. I look at script. If it doesn't have to make sense, but you have to make me believe it because that's your job as an actor. Make me believe what the fuck you're doing. You're being chased by a clown. Make me fucking believe it because that doesn't happen often. But
Right.
still, you know what I mean. That's
Absolutely.
what I look for. I like the Freddy. No, I like the Friday remake. I like fucking all the Asians one. The Grudge was really good. The Ring was really good. Hills Have Eyes. The acting on Hills Have Eyes was amazing. Who the fuck encounters mountain people? Nobody. But they made you believe like they were real. So yeah, that was good.
And as I've mentioned before, anything that involves a baby
is
gold.
A baby imperiled in a horror movie, gold. That's good.
So pretty much just like raising up
because you have the formula and it's successful because that's why you're remaking it. So just improve on what you can improve easily. Exactly. Get good actors.
Right.
Agreed.
Get fucking, even if it's, I don't mind the Psycho remake. Even if it's shot by shot, maybe that's what I want to see. Maybe I wanted to see it in color.
And better acting.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fine with me. It's an easy fucking formula to follow. Make it better. If you go CGI, it's bad for me. CGI ruins shit for me because horrible. Everybody can tell. Everybody. I don't know anybody who's like, oh, that was a good.
And it needs to be done in the right way with the
very minimal,
right types of things.
Right.
Shit from like in fucking like Star Wars and stuff. They used it for like landscapes.
Yeah.
Or they use it to like if you want to recreate a mob of people, then you'd use CGI.
It needs to enhance what's going on by the acting.
Right.
It doesn't need to take place.
It needs to be a prop for the actors.
You know what movie comes to my mind is The Fly. Have you seen it?
Yes.
David.
Practical effects.
Practical effects, the horror, the gore, but you connect to the characters.
Yeah.
And with the relationship between the two main characters.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, exactly. So good. So that was one of the first remakes I seen that I loved. And I didn't even know that was a remake at the time I saw it. I just thought it was an original remake and I loved it.
Yeah.
And what are some of your guys' favorite remakes?
Another one that I, after The Fly, one of the first remakes I saw was House on Haunted Hill. When they started doing the Vincent Price movies.
That's actually
Dark
my
Castle.
favorite remake.
That was, I saw that in theaters. It gave me the chills. I fucking loved it. And the cast was spot on.
The Ali Larder one?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was great.
That was a good movie.
Have you seen the original?
Yes.
That was good too.
The original
if you've seen the original, was really good. I give it because it has an indie movie kind of vibe.
I don't like the remake at all.
I'm
sorry.
No, you don't have to. That's cool.
Yeah.
The remake to me is what a remake is about because it takes the original story and it ups the ante by giving you the realistic ability to pretend that that's actually happening. In the original, what you see like
the crazy
fake,
doctors
you see fake
through the camera.
ghosts who are flying
That was
around.
creepy.
Doing crazy ass experiments and like
in the remake,
torturing people. Yeah.
The effects are so much better and they use them in a much more practical way.
Yeah.
That it just makes the storyline that much better.
Femke Jensen was everything.
She was,
I love her. She's sexy as fuck, but I hate that movie. Continue with your remake.
But also, another one I had to go with makeup is 13 Ghosts. I was in love with the back. The movie was okay, but the makeup and the ghosts and the backstory.
They didn't have really that much CGI, did they?
No.
It was really
the ending.
Towards the end.
Towards the ending, it got a little
the
cheesy.
real.
But the background behind these ghosts, the jackal, the the princess.
The princess, the jackal, the baby.
Yeah, and when I got the DVD and you saw the featurette behind them, that was way more fascinating to me than the actual movie.
Remember that featurette?
Yes.
Can I just ask something? I always thought that scene with all the cars at the beginning was that an homage to Nightmare? Nightmare has those car things, right? It has part 3. No, it has part 4 where Kincaid gets killed, and then it has New Nightmare where the dad gets killed.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish they did is because the original was in 3D and this one, the remake, wasn't. And that's when 3D happens whenever they wear the glasses, and I thought that'd be a cool idea.
True.
But see, part of my problem with the original is the fact that they had like the cast wearing the glasses in that movie.
Yeah.
And that just didn't work for me because like they were not very believable, especially at that time period.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they did it now, the effects would have been awesome.
Yeah,
that would have been great. Yeah.
Do you guys like 3D movies?
I do.
In horror, it's not much of a point.
It gives me a headache.
Yeah,
it gives me a headache. I can't stand.
It has to be more of an action movie, like let's say throw a random movie, Ghost in the Shell, like something like that. Valerian, those kind of movies, sci-fi movies are amazing in 3D.
Right.
But you don't need horror movies and all this shit. That's just the
My
gimmick.
Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, you don't need this shit.
It's all yeah.
It was
Like
okay,
the
but
biggest,
it
the shittiest thing was the
like,
Final Destination 3D
even Nurse
shit.
3D.
Oh, that
didn't
was
need
not bad.
Just leave it in 2D.
Nurse 3D.
Nurse
like,
3D.
Okay, that was.
I did see it in 3D the first
I
time.
haven't seen it, but
it was kind of like
heard lovely things about it.
two or three scenes. You use in 3D.
Yeah,
The rest they didn't need it. Like
Right.
I just think like it's too much. Like all those big blockbuster movies, you need 3D maybe. I don't know. I'm good with that.
I can do without it.
I can do without.
To me, it's definitely a way for them to just make extra money.
Yeah, I think so.
But,
I mean, 3D's dying anyway. They're literally like phasing it out.
It can be a bit of a gimmick. It can be for every movie, and that's what they're doing. They're pushing every movie has to be 3D. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to. They're just trying to make that extra $2-3 bucks.
There are some movies that do Power Rangers that need to be in 3D.
That should have been in 3D.
Like, yeah.
But you know what? I want a sequel, and I want that to be in 3D.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's totally.
Val?
Favorite remakes?
No, just in general. Just throw something out.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Yes.
is
Yeah.
one of my favorite remakes ever.
Great
I
one.
fucking love that movie.
To me, not as good as the original, but still a good remake.
I
would
actually
say
it's pretty similar.
prefer
I kind of
it.
agree with Alan. I'm
I
not gonna lie.
prefer it to the original just for different reasons. But we
I
can
think
get
they
to
upped
that.
the
Cast
ante.
what? No, I'm gonna say
Exactly.
the cast works for me
Yeah.
better.
The
than
cast was good.
that doing the
compared to
wheelchair wasn't in there, so
original,
I'm
yeah.
okay with that.
Oh, perfect.
That's the
To
only
be
thing I
honest,
did not like in the original.
I was more connected with the characters that were in the remake than I was with the original.
Same.
Yeah.
Granted, I
Yeah.
know
But-
it was in '78.
No, it's
But
okay.
I would say
You know,
that the,
like it's a different time period,
Yeah.
but still.
the original had great direction. There's some scenes are classic and are iconic, and that's something the remake couldn't touch.
Wait,
But-
yeah, they can. I
No.
thought the remake had a lot of great scenes. in
No,
it.
not stuff that the original had though. Like the original has some moments that is iconic.
Well,
I think
yeah,
it's-
that the
absolutely.
original-
For me,
that's
it's
the
the
remake.
believability
Yes.
of
Yeah.
the original at that time makes it.
And it improved
feel
on it.
So
That's what I'm
real
saying. It
that
improved
could
on
happen
it.
to any person
Yeah,
driving through Texas.
that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
feel
what
like
it made it more intense.
Yeah.
The original is more gross to me.
Yeah.
It
To
is.
be honest, it's more gross.
It's
like,
grittier. It's
It's
dirtier.
grittier?
It's dirtier. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. When I watch it, I feel like disgusting just because.
It's like the maze we went to.
No, exactly. Like
The
when we did that
smell-
maze, the smell, the like the,
Yes.
the chicken
Visuals,
bones and
yes.
everything. It's like you
Agreed.
feel
But
But that's
disgusting.
why you buy into it.
It feels like a fluff film. It feels like somebody
is.
shot.
And I think
Yeah.
that's the
something.
point of Texas Chainsaw. It's a fluff film.
Absolutely. No, I love the original and I love the remake, but I'm just saying that I was more connected with the remake. But
I
I
agree.
also I love
And Jessica Biel, she blew me away.
Jessica Biel's great in it.
Because I thought she was gonna be like
So was
CW
Piper.
kind
I
of-
love Piper.
Oh my god, yes.
Piper was great. But
So-
I love the Ring is one of my favorite remakes as well.
That was good.
The Hills Have Eyes is
Fuck
a great
Rings, I'm
remake.
sorry.
Well,
Ring
fuck
was-
Rings, but that's like different. That's different. We won't talk about that shit.
That's
right now.
more like a reboot-ish
Right.
sequel.
Um, yeah, those are just some of my favorite movies. I fucking love them.
Definitely for me,
Nice.
13 Ghosts is a great remake.
Yes.
So is House on Haunted Hill. That's my absolute favorite remake.
Yes.
I love anything Vincent Price, and especially because I can never remember his name. The guy that plays Vincent Price's character,
Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush.
Who's
I have
sensational in that
the
movie.
fucking craziest crush on him ever since
Yes.
I saw Quill.
Daddy issues.
He's so handsome, and he does such a good. Like,
His chemistry with
homage
Femke.
to
Oh my
what
god.
Oh no, that was a
Price
They're
good.
not
does.
believable.
That's why I think it's a good
But they're
remake.
not supposed. They're supposed to not like each other. That's the whole point. They're not supposed to have like,
Yes.
I love you. No, they fucking hated and
You
disliked
know,
each other, and I
that's
bought
true.
into that.
If
Famke
they were the
Janssen made that
same
movie.
age, maybe.
And
Because of her, it was great. Like she made that movie.
Right.
Sorry.
And also,
It's-
I'm
She
just saying,
makes every movie.
uh,
I fucking love
she
it.
does
That's
make every
true.
movie. I'm
and also
sorry.
throwing it out there, I love Marilyn Manson's Sweet Dreams in that movie.
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
It was
but you know
so
what?
good.
I
That
want
was a
like
good
we'll
movie.
do a music and horror episode. Cause
Yes.
I kind
Oh,
of
I'm
think
Yeah,
score is
that's a
everything.
great idea.
Because
I think
I love
no-
soundtracks.
No,
I
my
love
thing-
scores.
My thing
and-
is soundtracks too. Like I think when I see a trailer, if I get a good song in that trailer, it will gravitate me to that movie.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Like Barney,
Yeah.
like
You're
that
so
for
easy.
sure.
But
That's not that I'm so easy. It's just like the score itself.
it
or
helps.
if the music
It helps.
It helps. It'll grab you.
It ups it up a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's
so-
more of a modern feel to it as well.
Because
But-
at that time, hearing that version of Sweet Dreams, that kind of brought you into the.
It brought the
movie.
newer generation
Yeah.
liking that stuff. I remember my nephew, who was like 5, 6 years old, watching it, and he was like, "I love that song. Theo, do you have that Marilyn Manson?" I was like, "Well, yes, I do. It has Smells Like Children. Here you go. Enjoy." But no, like the late '90s, I think it was great with remakes. Just because they played more of as a homage to the older films, as opposed to nowadays where they're just cash grabs. Like perfect example would be like Poltergeist. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yes.
That was a
I don't blame you if
Far
you done
wrong.
it. It was a shitty movie. It improved nothing on the original. The CGI was terrible. The characters were awful.
Yeah.
Don't watch that movie. I
George,
hesitated.
your,
Nah.
remake?
I have a few because it's just like, I don't know. My tops, if I have a top slot of a favorite remake, it's always going to be between Hills Have Eyes and Dawn of the Dead. Both of them did.
Nice.
Dawn of the Dead, yes.
Dead was such a great remake.
For Dawn of the Dead,
Thank you, Zack Snyder.
it is, no, for real. It was really done well because it's just like, I think it played upon 28 Days Later where like the zombies are scarier when they run.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
for the original, I've seen the original, it's good.
Yeah.
It's just they're slow. When these fuckers run at you,
Yeah.
you get scared.
Yeah.
You're
They
like,
up
You
the
feel
ante.
Running zombies
Feel
are
it.
fucking scary.
They are scary. That's why I'm just like.
That's why
I-
Jason was scary in the
Yeah.
remake.
In-
He was
exactly.
fucking running.
In the
Killer
theater-
chasing you like that? Fuck yeah.
In the theater watching
Hustle that
that,
ass.
you know, I'm just like, shit, like, how are they supposed to freaking aim at the head when they're running at you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a great drama, great characters.
Yes.
To me, that was a perfect remake. And my
Agreed.
favorite thing was when I got the DVD, you know, the extras in that
Mm.
was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like the little video diary thing.
The,
Yeah,
video,
yeah,
the
yeah,
video
yeah.
diaries and the news
Guys,
thing.
I want
The
to
news
see
thing, I
all these
love the
things
news
you
thing, yeah.
keep
The news
talking
thing, and
about.
actually,
I have it. I thought
This is
Yeah.
what I'm hoping for the Scream Factor release because I already
Oh,
pre-ordered it.
yeah.
They
We
just
should just watch like a bunch of like behind the scenes
We
footage.
could do this too as like maybe a
They
future
should.
podcast. Talk
Scream
about
Factor already took my money,
Uh-huh.
but I'm hoping they put this back in that fucking Blu-ray they're releasing.
Uh-huh.
The DVD had the supposed fake news thing.
Yeah.
It was like 20-30 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I remember it.
And it's like several hours into the outbreak,
Uh-huh.
and they're just documenting, what's going on. You know, zombies are running here, running there. Even that, seeing that was kind of chilling.
Uh-huh.
So I'm hoping they put that back in there.
I hope so.
Maybe.
Because like the Blu-ray didn't have it.
No, it did not.
So
There's still a possibility.
no, I gave them $30-$40 for this shit. They better put that back in there. I'm not playing.
Damn. That
They-
much?
That's fucking Scream Factory is expensive. I pre-ordered it because I got the poster too.
Not my movie.
You get it 2 weeks early.
Anyway.
Oh, because I got it 2 weeks early.
You're getting
Well, they
it 2
better
weeks
put that
early.
shit in there.
You should have just
They're
waited. I
gonna
think you should have
sue
waited.
you.
I should have waited. I was drunk.
Wait,
when I did
if
this.
you're getting it early, that means you're gonna get your slipcover that you don't want.
I'll give you the slipcover. I don't give a fuck. I'm just
Thank
saying
you,
they
just
better
throwing
put
it
this
out
I
there.
can't
fucking
believe
there.
you throw away slip covers.
That's
Who
a
the fuck
crime.
are
That's
you?
a crime.
That's kind of
It's
fun.
fucking kidding.
Do you know people sell that shit
You
for
can
like
hang those on your
$20
fucking
on
wall.
Yeah,
Amazon
you can cut them out and make like a
eBay?
collage.
It's a piece of cardboard.
What the
do I
fuck?
get?
Give them to
Have
me.
you not seen our bedroom upstairs?
Yeah, give us the
We have
slip
almost
cover.
a
I did
fucking
too.
whole poster.
But you know what? Everyone's
Fucking
different, that's
slip
cool.
covers.
The cover on the Blu-ray is the same.
So
Oh,
Hey,
God.
so you get two for the
No.
price of
Okay,
one.
guys, we can't
Disgusting.
keep
Anyway,
discussing this.
Beto.
Can't
What
keep
is
yelling
your
at George.
remake?
No, I'm not done with
Can't
my
keep
shit
yelling
yet.
at George. Come
I'm not
on.
done with my shit yet.
No
Go to
more
see-
DVDs.
Leave her alone.
Okay, Last House on the Left, perfect remake.
That's a good
Didn't
one
need-
too.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a great
Last House
remake.
on the Left, perfect
Yeah.
remake. Didn't need to be nothing like I hated the original. I saw it.
I haven't seen it.
I saw that was a fucking.
Is it
boring.
like
It was
brutal?
slow.
Hell no!
It's very
it was
70s.
slow. It was
It's an
terrible.
outdated
Slow
movie.
as shit.
Why?
It's a
Like
outdated
the,
movie.
the comments are like so brutal. You should watch with your mother.
Hell
and
no,
stuff
it's
like
not.
that. Like
I think
what?
for the time.
It was
For the 70s,
for
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
All
So
the-
I already watched the most brutal version.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's why I have been holding
Look,
on.
Well,
I don't
it's
like brutal shit like
different.
that.
It's
I don't like
I'm very close with my
Yeah.
sisters. I don't like watching
Anything to, like-
girls
yeah.
getting raped.
Well,
and
that's
stuff
why
like
Hills
that.
Have
I don't
Eyes
like
is hard
that.
for me
The
to
rape
watch.
scene was worse in the remake.
Okay.
And I
So
thought that.
so I already saw the worst.
But you know
part.
what? And,
Yeah.
I even thought that was kind of okay.
Yeah, it
'Cause
was-
I
it
don't
wasn't
like rape,
that
that
bad.
was okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The way it was done.
The rape scene was worse than Hills Have or like it's
No, Hills
worse.
Have Eyes was
No,
worse.
no. The
No.
Last House on the Left.
Yeah, I
was
think it
worse
was.
than
I
Hills Have
agree.
Eyes.
I
I
think it was
agree.
worse.
Oh,
Yeah, because you
totally.
couldn't even see
Totally.
thrusting or anything in the
No,
other one. It
but
was just
like-
like the
hold
whole
on.
mouth covering.
But you gotta think about it. These are like deformed creatures.
Well,
and
it doesn't matter what the
baby
fuck
and-
Well, that makes
are.
it even more far fetched.
But that's what I'm saying. Well,
It's the way they show it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Last House on the List was way harder.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Well, obviously, I Spit on Your Grave, which is also
Oh
a
my
remake,
God.
has
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard
You know,
scenes.
Yes. Yeah.
That rape scene.
That was tough.
All
That's
three of
hard
them. There's
to
three of
watch.
them.
Yeah.
But the
There's
rape scene
4
was
actually.
worse
Yeah.
than the
The
original.
fourth one hasn't been released yet.
To me,
Right.
I don't like the original. I Spit on Your
I haven't
Grave.
seen it either.
No.
It's like
It's 20 minutes of rape.
It's
what the fuck
fucking
did they do
Is
that for?
is the remake harsher?
The I Spit on Your Grave?
We watched it.
I haven't seen the original.
We watched it together.
The original?
Yeah.
No, baby.
It's not, but it does like up the ante with like how she gets back at them.
Okay.
The original is like a fluff film again.
Okay.
It's like Faces of Death. You
Gotcha.
feel like you're watching something that you're not supposed to be
It's
watching.
20 minutes of rape. That shit was too much.
Okay, no, I don't want to
Very
watch that.
sad.
I don't like
it's
watching
so-
rape
It's
scenes.
fucked up.
There's nothing enjoyable about that. If it's a guy getting raped, maybe.
Well, now we're speaking about rape. Can we talk about Evil Dead?
No, I'm talking about my
Yes, we need to
favorite
talk about
remake.
Baby's favorite
Yeah,
remake.
Which
don't.
I'm not very hard to please. I like bad bitches getting killed. Give me good kills and a bad bitch running. So I like when a stranger calls. I'm in the minority.
I love the remake.
I'm in the minority.
I
Not a lot of
prefer the
people like
remake
me
to the
too.
original.
It's so exciting.
Yes.
I got excited. Black Christmas remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad bitches getting killed in gruesome ways.
Oh, Black Christmas
And
is good.
Sorority Row.
Yeah.
Bad bitches getting
Yeah.
killed. And give me good kills. Give me bitches running. Give me bitches screaming. I enjoy that
Exactly.
shit.
I love
Yes.
Sorority Row.
Yes.
Very underrated.
Is
Underrated.
it? I don't know a
Yes, it
person that
is.
doesn't
It
like
already,
it.
no, it didn't do well in the box office.
Well,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
I never. But people
But-
watched it online.
Yeah.
It's a cult
It's
remake.
Yes.
film.
It's a cold remake. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
because
Unrated
people like
DVD
it.
is very much worth it.
there's no unrated, babe.
There's no unrated.
DVD's unrated.
No,
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's Black
No.
Christmas.
That's Black Christmas. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I thought we were talking about
No,
Black
I
Christmas.
need a
no,
sorority
sorority
row, unrated. Give me more blood. Give me more. Give me
Love
a sequel.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
It came out-
It's just fun. I don't
Yeah.
expect a lot of shit. You know, the acting was good.
To me,
They
that
were
makes it a
bitches.
perfect
It
movie.
made me fun.
As
They
long as
got
it's fun,
killed.
good kills, like I'm there.
I
Yes.
watched.
And movies of that type, they're not hard to fuck up in that way.
Exactly,
because
it's very
you can add
easy to
things
do it.
that add to the story or take away from the story, and it doesn't affect it in the way that something
Listen,
so
if you
iconic,
fuck up a slasher,
as-
you're moron.
Right.
There is no way to fuck up a slasher. It's a
Oh,
very
people
simple
fuck up
formula.
slashers.
It's a very simple formula. You get
Everybody's
a killer. Everybody's a suspect. You get some. it's so easy. Hire a bunch of 10 people,
Also-
kill half of them, and then you don't know what other 5 did it, and it's really easy. Like
Another thing I want to throw Carrie Fisher in the remake.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she was
Yeah.
good. Was it Alice
Rest
Mother?
in
I
peace,
fucking
Carrie
love her.
Fisher.
Rest in peace,
And
Carrie
that was-
Fisher.
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Cheers
that.
to
Carrie
Yes.
Fisher.
But like
I live in a house with 50 crazy
I
bitches.
run a house with 50 crazy
Because
bitches.
I seen the
Oops.
because I have the original, and it's as much as I love it,
Whoopsie.
the remake is fun. It's a really fun movie.
Yes.
I
You know
love
what?
it.
This actually brings it up to a good topic. What would we like to see be remade? Because I just thought
Not The
about that
Craft.
right now.
Definitely not.
Slumber Party Massacre.
What would we like to see a remake? Okay,
Slumber Party Massacre.
that sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like a great
You
idea.
cannot fuck up Slumber Party Massacre.
No, because like
There's
honestly,
a slumber party and there's a massacre.
I didn't like the original.
What do you know?
It was too short for one. It was like a
It's like
fucking
it's an hour and 20-something minutes.
hour 10 minutes, bitch. Like it was like a Disney
it's
movie.
80-something minutes.
Which one?
I have
Slumber
it.
Party Massacre.
It's 82
Oh,
minutes.
yeah.
It was short, but it's just
More or
it
less.
didn't really.
I need to
don't know,
watch it
didn't
again.
grab
It was
me.
fun.
I have it on Blu-ray.
I think that could be remade pretty
Yeah.
well, and just like
And just grab
I'm
a bunch
sure
of
it can.
grab a bunch of Disney bitches that you want to
Right.
see die,
Yes.
Right.
and
Perfect.
then murder
Yes.
them.
Perfect.
Yes.
I
And
don't
I'm
know.
actually surprised that they haven't remade it yet.
All
I
those
know,
posters.
yeah.
Have you guys seen those fan art posters when they like put a bunch of pop stars in a Scream poster?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, I wish
Yes.
that was real. How hard is that to do? Grab fucking Hilary Duff,
Katy
and
Perry.
Katy Perry, and Britney, and Justin, and can kill them all.
Yes.
Don't be okay
Like,
with them.
That should be
Well,
hard.
obviously Katy Perry.
That should be
get
original.
killed.
Me
That should be
too.
original film.
Teenage
Yeah.
girls are stupid these days. I'm sorry, that's true. Like they're the dumb as fuck. Like I don't know if you guys seen that Scream Queen shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
That-
The show?
I
I-
like Screen Queen.
yeah.
I like the first season.
That's
Yeah.
too stupid for me to watch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ariana
That's
Grande was
hilarious.
such a perfect fucking choice to have.
Yeah,
in that.
and they killed
As the
her.
first
I-
show?
Yes.
She will be
Awesome.
in the Slumber Party Massacre remake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but when
I
I say
agree.
she would get her ass
She's a
killed.
little
100%
bad. I
agree.
fucking love Ariana.
So
You know what I would love to see remade? And I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but
Say it.
I would love to see Pumpkinhead remade.
Yes.
Pumpkinhead is such a
I will
good.
give you a
It's so
good story.
underrating. It's so underrated.
I love that movie,
Yeah,
and I would
and
love.
it's entertaining. I didn't
Yes.
get bored. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've only
I
seen
love
one.
those movies.
My
That shit was boring.
mom.
Hell no.
The first
That
time I
shit
told
was
my mom that I was going to do mushrooms, she told me a story about the last time that she did mushrooms and how my stepdad ruined it for her. Because she decided that they were going to watch Pumpkinhead and trip on mushrooms.
Yes.
And my stepdad got so scared out of his mind that he was on the couch crying to himself, and my mom had to turn it off and ruined her whole entire mushroom trip.
Aww.
And to me, that's just like
hilarious.
that's fucking the greatest thing you could ever ask for a movie to do, even if you're on drugs.
You should do that next time you're.
We should.
I'm so down for that.
I'm down as
I'm
well.
down.
I'm ready for it.
I saw it at midnight showing. I was bored.
Wow, tough critic. It's.
Don't watch
did.
Evil Dead. Shut up.
I saw it at a midnight showing. I was fucking bored. I was just like, really?
Because midnight's past your bedtime.
Well, so they want a remake. I think maybe they redid it.
But you know what? I watched it with you know who I'm talking about, but fucking the glasses. You know what I'm talking about.
Who?
I was pissed at him at the same
Oh.
time. Yeah. So
With who?
this motherfucker we call Pumpkinhead because of that name. We named him Pumpkinhead for that. So yeah, that was.
Okay,
Yeah.
next
I would like to
question.
see that remade.
Funny. Anybody else? What movie would you like to see?
Oh yeah,
Remake.
that
I
was a
don't know.
question.
I want a better. I want a better remake of Prom Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a good formula too.
Like, that was
such a-
kids at prom getting killed. Come on.
That
Why
remake,
PG-13?
That's another thing.
Oh yes.
No more
thank you.
PG-13.
No more. No more. No
Why
more.
do
No
all
more.
these horror movies decide to go PG-13 makes no sense.
No sense.
If
It's a
it's-
horror movie.
If it's possessions and stuff, which you don't need a
No,
lot of.
even
No, yeah,
then.
because you don't need a lot of blood and stuff. Slashers, you need blood in slashers.
Yes.
You cannot have a PG-13 slasher. That doesn't make sense.
To me, a possession movie is not a possession movie unless the demon's fucking cussing. So
Well, yeah, but
you
that-
can't even
there's
cuss unless
PG-13.
it's a PG-13 movie.
Like-
I want to see a movie where they say fuck more than once.
Why would the demons say fuck? Like, oh,
Because they
fuck
do
you.
that.
They do.
Demons.
Have you
Because
seen
look at
The
The
Exorcist?
Exorcist.
Stop.
Jesus, fuck you.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
With a
great.
clap, let Jesus fuck you.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let Jesus fuck you.
Thank you.
Even Your Mother Sucks Cocks in Hell
Hell?
would never be allowed in a PG-13
True.
movie.
No,
true,
of
true, true,
course
true,
not.
true, true.
Like Wish Upon did not work because it was PG-13.
It deserved to be.
If
an
that
R.
was
show the
if
blood.
that was a rated R movie, it would have been so much
better.
Because
fun.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's
Final
like Final
Destination.
Destination, and you can't make that kind of movie a
No,
PG-13.
obviously.
That movie fucking sucked. I fucking hated Wish
I'm
Upon.
If you're
Sorry.
working about suspense, it could be PG. I mean, it works for the others and things, movies like that.
Yeah.
Or the original
Yeah.
Poltergeist, like things like that who are PG or PG-13. It works. Even the what is it? The last Ouija movie, the second one was I heard it was really good.
I like
It was
it.
pretty
Yeah.
good. You know, for a PG-13, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
what I'm saying. Like,
But it just
could be
relies on
done.
scares, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it
It's the
relies on
storytelling.
scares, then it's PG-13 is fine because you don't need to censor that.
But
But when it comes to blood and cussing, yeah, you need
you
a
need
rated R.
you need a hard R.
To me, all horror movies need to go back to the days where they were not even rated R, they were rated X because they were so extreme for the time.
You like porn, shut up.
But
No,
see,
that's
but
triple
that's where
X
it goes back to the Saw days, because it's like 2006 onward, like even with Dawn of the Dead remakes, the Hills Have Eyes remake, when those remakes were coming out, that shit was pretty extreme.
Yeah.
That's why they were hard R's, people still went to them. Saw kind of like piggybacked off that, and that's why every Halloween was Saw. So kind of like what I'm envisioning for this new one is that it's kind of going back to the old formula. Like you're gonna go back to the every Halloween you see a good Saw film with good gore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
I
my hope
100%
is.
agree.
I hope
You know?
so too.
What I want remade, and maybe it's not horror, but it's in the genre. I want the X-Men remake. But I
Really?
want the cartoons to just copy and paste.
So that's not a remake, that's
But it's-
reimagining because
No,
the
it's a
original's
remake
not
because
really...
they can just make a show and it's 30 minutes like the 90s show.
Oh, you want the show, not
It's
even
in
the
the
movies.
genre. Shut up. We can talk about comic movies.
Talk
Yeah.
about horror movies.
Yeah, I can. I'm
What
looking
horror-
at my X-Men pops. That's what. I don't know.
horror movie
I've
would
been
you like?
racking my brain. I can't.
We're
I can't
talking
think of
about-
one. I can't think of one. I'm sorry.
Skip you there. Shit.
Skip me.
Oh, I could think of another one. I want another Damn that's better than my God.
No.
I like
I
it.
I think
think
not-
vampires
it's
are
not
I
like,
feel
iconic
like they're-
enough to
yeah,
have a
they're
remake.
too close to what Anne Rice imagined them to be to
And honestly-
ever need to remake them.
Universal Horror is kind of. I don't think they should remake it.
No.
That's done.
Oh
Okay,
my
well that
God,
leads us
that's
into
it.
what do you think are the worst horror movies, or what are some of your worst horror movies you've ever seen as remakes?
The Fog.
Remakes. The Fog. Ugh, fucking hate that movie.
I love
Tell
Summer
us
Blair,
why.
but that was such a
Prom
horror movie.
night.
The Fog was a horrible remake because it felt like it was all over the fucking place. It literally felt like there was It
I
was
hated
so
it.
shallow. It was shallow, and it was fucking
Horrible CGI.
stupid.
The two main characters were stupid. I didn't
The
like
two main
them.
characters had absolutely no fucking chemistry with each other.
And what's even worse,
None.
these are the creators of the original. The exact same people.
Yeah, like it literally felt like just Tom Welling was just fucking acting his way through a bag in the entire.
He's a
He
horrible
couldn't
actor, I'm
act his
sorry.
way through.
He's a horrible actor.
I love him in Smallville, and I love what he did with that, but it was stupid. And I
Just Selma
felt
Blair,
bad for
that's it.
Selma Blair that she was in that.
I love her, and she deserves more to be more in horror films. My opinion.
I
love her.
Fucking.
She's the most overrated horror actress
Who?
to me.
Selma Blair?
Linda Blair.
Oh,
No, we're talking
no,
about-
no,
sorry, I heard
no.
Blair. I was like,
Shade.
Linda Blair? You think is the
Wow.
most overrated horror actress?
She only did like a few, like 2 movies. Like, I'm sorry. Do you
Just
know how
her
much she
role in The
charged?
Exorcist is so iconic.
I went to cinema.
That she
And how old?
deserves
She
it.
was, she was,
She
how old is
fucking
she? She was the
deserves
youngest.
She was
it.
nominated
How
for
old
an
is she?
Oscar for
Yeah.
that.
She doesn't need to be charging $100 for an autograph. That shit was.
You know
years
what?
ago.
She was the manager of S Club 7 on the S Club 7 show. She fucking
welcome.
deserves it.
Stick to horror.
Don't give a fuck. She charges too much for her.
Anyway.
autographs.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Back to Selma
horrible
Blair.
remakes.
Remake.
So
Oh,
far,
worst
Prom
remakes.
9.
Which
Poltergeist.
Okay, my choice.
Poltergeist.
My choice was gonna be Nightmare,
No, I don't think
but
it's
Martyrs
that
was the
bad.
worst.
Oh,
I didn't see
Okay.
that.
Here's my
Anything
thing.
there? Let's talk about it.
No, because Martyrs, second favorite horror film. It was a great French film. It played upon the French extremity genre, where it's just they went to it. I'm sorry, if you see it in a night alone in a dark ass room, you're gonna be depressed after.
Yeah.
Because that's how I felt when I first saw it.
Agreed.
That movie, fucking like, I thought about it for 3 days.
I was empty. I was literally
Exactly, I
empty
was
after
just
the
like,
movie.
why?
Like, was fucking
It's not the most extreme thing I've ever seen, but it's the most psychological.
pretty fucking up there.
So when I heard a US
I need to
remake
watch
coming
it.
around, I was like, okay, I'll give it a chance. You never know.
you guys have never seen it?
We saw the original, or we saw the remake.
Ew!
Ew! Shame on
Never seen
you.
Any of them.
Really?
We
I've
should
never
watch
seen the remake.
Martyrs tonight.
No,
I'm down.
I'm not prepared.
I'm down to be fucked
I
up.
am not prepared.
I'm ready.
I am ready too.
I'm always
My
fucked
body's
up.
ready.
I think we should.
I was born
Let's-
ready.
Let's pop some popcorn and we'll fucking watch
Pop that
Martyrs.
chicken, pop
that
that
pussy.
But the remake was just like, it can't touch it. It was such an injustice that when I didn't even rent it, I didn't even buy it. I torrented it. Yes, I fucking downloaded it. I pirated it. I don't give a fuck. I pirated that shit.
Woo!
And I'm glad I did.
Cheers.
Because, no, I'm glad I pirated that shit because
Cheers to
it
that.
didn't even deserve to be rented. That
Yeah.
was so fucking
Because
terrible.
if it was,
I mean-
you would have bought it anyway. But you didn't.
I had
It
hope
sucks.
because it had the bitch from Pretty Little Liars, because I was a Pretty Little Liars
Oh,
fan.
God.
And I was like, you know what,
Which is
she would
funny.
be good, but she played the opposite character that I was thinking of.
Right. I know
And
what
I was
you're
just
talking
like, yeah, I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was just like,
about. They're fucking
It is
doing
gonna be
the Inside
and you know,
remake as
Inside,
well.
With Inside, I'm not having no
Inside is
hope whatsoever.
amazing.
Inside is gonna fucking suck.
We don't
I'm
know
not having
yet. Let's watch it.
But you know how U.S. movies are. They're gonna fucking tone
depends
down
on
the
the director.
violence.
It
They're gonna
depends on
tone
the
it down.
director.
I'm sorry, no.
I'll say this. Like, U.S. doesn't always fuck up.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
Because I love Quarantine and I love Wreck. I think
Yeah.
they're both really good movies.
Yeah.
Similar
Right.
but also different.
Yeah.
I love Let Me In and Let the Right One
Let
In.
Me In is
Yeah.
such a good
Yeah.
I'm scared they're gonna
It depends
fuck
on
up
the
Suspiria.
director.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one. Can I? Okay, I don't know what shouldn't get remake or whatever, or what's
What's
the
your
worst
worst?
remake. But I forgot to talk about one of my favorites is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie.
I did like the remake.
Oh, the remake was intense. Every time I watch it, I'm
Yeah.
on the edge of my seat. The acting is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite believable to because there are situations where motherfuckers happen like that, and it was. I love that
Yeah,
movie. It was
agreed.
really good.
Agreed.
What
about
was
you?
the question?
Alan didn't say anything.
One of the worst remakes I've probably ever seen. Oh, I definitely the Poltergeist was terrible. That was such a waste of a remake.
I fell asleep.
It was kinda fun.
I fell
It was
asleep.
such a waste of a remake.
What
A little
upsetted me
fun.
is when Caroline was kidnapped and they're okay with it. They're like, oh, they're gonna go to sleep. How is your
Exactly.
life?
What
you
is wrong with you
You should
people?
not sleep. You should be worried. You should be crying. You should be emotionally a wreck. What's wrong with this fucking family? Your daughter's
Turn off the
missing.
lights now.
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
like that's what upset me the most. I'm like, I'm not buying it. Then the sidekick people came in, I was like, what the fuck is this?
I wanted that short ass bitch to come in.
I did
Yes!
too. She was the shit. I love her.
I
Oh,
miss
didn't
her.
she die?
She did.
She
but
did
it's
pass
okay.
away.
Or at least Lynn Shay.
And I love
come
her,
in and,
the
like,
meme of her too.
They didn't even say come
Right?
into the light,
Come to the
Carol
light,
Ann.
Caroline.
Yeah.
But like, it was just horrible casting and that, and the family was just.
Just a bad remake
Yeah.
all around.
I think
it was
so.
a little
I
bit
don't
of a
know.
mess, but I enjoyed it for the fact that it was kind of like a haunted house type
Yeah.
of entertainment. You know,
It could have been better. Like,
Was it better than the original?
no,
No.
absolutely not.
That's
the
what
first,
makes
the
it a
fact
bad
that
remake.
this was a rated R and the original was
No way, this was rated R.
Wasn't it rated? I think it was.
No,
I
it was
don't think
PG-13.
so.
Was it PG-13?
Yeah.
PG-13.
It was
yeah.
unrated, so it became an R.
No, my thing was because it was PG-13.
Whoever bought the DVD.
I didn't enjoy it because there's a bunch of fucking teenagers. Even at the ArcLight, ArcLight's expensive.
You hate teenagers.
I do fucking hate teenagers because they ruin everything. They're always about like, this is so scary. Oh
So
my
next
god.
time go to the Monday.
Yes, go to the 21 and over show.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm gonna go to the Saturday 10 a.m. showing.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I'm tired of this shit.
Monday 10 a.m.
No, for real. Like every time I want to see a movie that I just want to sit and listen to, I'm gonna have to go at Saturday at 10 a.m. Because if I go on a Friday night, Thursday night even, there's gonna be these preteen, freaking Ariana Grande loving bitches.
I
Like
feel you. My friends ruined going to Scream 4 for me.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
no.
remember.
We decided to get
because
drunk.
everybody
We
was
just-
so drunk.
We were drunk as fuck. Everybody was talking to each other. There was like 10 of us. I was so fucking pissed.
Me and
dude.
Beta were literally about
So
to walk out of the
pissed.
theater.
We were like,
and not
no.
even there.
No, I
Never.
never fucking
I
killed
did not
everyone.
talk to them for like a month.
Yeah.
I was like, you bitches don't know how to act in a theater. Anyway.
No.
call me an old man. I'm sorry. I just
No, it's normal.
No,
Go to
I-
the movie, shut the fuck up and watch
Yes,
the movie.
I wanna
Exactly.
watch that hard. Yeah,
That's why
it's
you're
not that
fucking
hard.
there to watch the fucking movie.
I want to watch this movie and listen. You need to shut the fuck up.
This
if
isn't
you
a
want to go
party.
chit chat with your
Exactly.
friends, Twitter, do whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Yeah.
Do it outside on your own time. I don't
Luckily for me,
I
I'm a quiet drunk.
I hate people who fucking go to movies and stay on their fucking phones the entire time.
Oh,
Like, no! Get off the fucking phone.
My girlfriend already saw this. They don't even stay together in the end.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to movies at Saturday in the morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what?
Don't be
why
a Brenda.
That's why I like going to movies with Edward at the first showing.
Yeah.
We go
No one's there.
At the
We're having a
ArcLight?
good time.
at 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
He's late, but
Bitch!
we're always there.
I make it before the movie starts, so I'm okay.
He's before the movie starts.
Right.
But we go
You
there.
live right by
and
it,
you know,
too.
I left 5
He
minutes
lives right by
away.
it too.
That's why I'm
But
allowed to be late.
we avoid all these crowds. It's
Yeah.
us and like a few other people, and we actually watch the movie.
We have to
Like,
watch
yeah.
the movie, then afterwards we go eat,
Yeah,
have
Let's
drinks.
go back to remakes.
Yeah, so anyways, other than Poltergeist, probably Carrie. Carrie's...
I like
couldn't
Carrie.
remake.
I
I
couldn't
like the
believe
remake.
it.
I like the remake. I don't
She's
like
not-
the
You
You
actress.
think Chloe? What's it?
Chloe Grace
I just think
Moretz.
Chloe
You think she's a
ruined
lesbian? I
it
don't
for
know why.
me.
Lesbian.
I like
Lesbian.
her.
What does
Ruined it for me.
lesbian mean?
Lesbian when the
Lesbian.
She talks so
If I can move things with my
Like
she had the
I
clip
can
stuck
make
in her tooth.
Like
the
Parker
entire
Posey
time.
and Joseph the Pussycats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like the new thong, the new
Or like,
thing.
or like Drew
Dawn.
Barrymore in her life.
I
I'm not Josie Grossi anymore.
Oh, stop.
I love it. On
I
her
do too.
I don't like Chloe. I don't like her.
Anyways.
I will say this
Okay,
about Carrie.
Chloe and Suspiria. How the fuck do you feel about that?
No.
Well,
Okay, he says no.
I don't think
Anybody
she has
else?
a name enough for herself
I like
to
her.
be in
I
that
like
type
her.
No.
The reason why she plays a different kind of Carrie. She's not the Carrie that's ugly. Like, I'm not saying ugly because
She's not even like a direct
She has to-
correlation with the book. Like no, it just doesn't work for me.
that's understandable. I liked it. I liked Julianne Moore in it. I like the cast.
She did a great job.
Julianne Moore was amazing.
But
Julianne is amazing.
that was the upside.
I feel like
of
they
the
should have
movie.
pushed the story a little further, like they said that they would, but they
Yeah.
didn't. But I blame the studio for that because they were promoting this is gonna be different and everything, blah blah blah. And theatrical cut, same thing as the original.
was
They
pretty by the
need to
book, though.
release the director's cut because the director's
That's why.
cut is supposed to be so much
That's
better.
what I'm saying. That's
and
why
they
they should've
didn't
did.
do it.
I blame the studio interference.
Yeah.
Studios ruin a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's
They didn't
true.
fucking release
That's
the
why
director's
movies
cut.
should be when they release on Blu-ray or on DVD, whatever. It should be unrated. Period.
I know.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it last week, so I want to talk about Suspiria because we've all seen Suspiria, the original, right?
Yes.
The lighting was the great thing. The
The
acting,
Goblin
the
score.
Goblin,
Yes.
the score was great. So for this remake, and here's my thing to catch everybody up, like It's supposed to be like 2 to 3 hours long, right? That's what they're saying.
what
It's
they're
going to be a
saying.
long movie. Tom York from Radiohead is scoring it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know it has Chloe Grace Moritz. Who else is supposed to be fucking in it?
I don't know.
Tilda
actually.
Swinton,
Tilda
Dakota
Swinton,
Johnson.
That's right.
Dakota Johnson.
Tilda
So
does
it's like,
no wrong in my
do
book.
we
Yeah, she can.
do we believe in it?
I would like to believe in it because there hasn't been an attempt at making a remake for that movie since it came out. There's no sequels. There's nothing.
It's a cult film.
It's
so-
it's
It
a
is.
great cult film and it's perfect the way that it is.
Yeah.
But I would like to see something that's kind of like reimagined or like updated.
Updated, yeah.
Yeah.
Updated.
Yeah, we can't say anything yet
Yes.
because we haven't even seen footage.
Yeah. Yes.
True.
I was actually against the It remake. When I heard that was happening, I was like, "Fuck, they're gonna
I
fuck
agree.
it up.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be awful. This is gonna suck." And now that I'm seeing everything that's coming out and like all the actors and everything, I'm just like, "Oh my god."
And also
I'm
the
excited.
experience we're gonna do in a few weeks, by the
Oh,
way, in
yeah.
Hollywood. There's a It
My Hood.
experience happening. I don't know what fucking house is it.
It's on Hollywood and
It's on Hollywood,
Vine.
yeah.
It's a house.
It's
an
called the-
exhibit.
the
It's
something
It's
house.
an It exhibit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the Boys, Blues, and Blood there and do a little episode there. So tune in for that.
Exactly.
As far as the It remake, I was happy for it actually. I didn't really care for too much of the original.
Yeah,
I
a lot
love
of people that are fans of the books did not
yeah,
like them.
I didn't like it because I love the kids aspect, but the adults
Yes.
where it lost me. I didn't care for it.
That's why I'm hoping with the kids.
That's why I
they'll-
liked it.
they'll-
Yeah, I like that they're splitting it up and making the kids its own movie, and I think that's gonna add a level of intensity and horror.
I'm hoping the adults will actually be a little bit better. 'Cause
Yeah.
Even I
Well-
still haven't seen it. It's packaged. I'm gonna rewatch it, but
Like that's what I
Sweet.
remember. I just like the first half. The second half, it lost me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it lost. It loses its
It
focus
becomes
a
a little
bit.
boring.
Agreed.
But
It was boring.
I will say, Pennywise as a character was awesome. You know what I mean? And that was my main concern is how they're gonna do him,
Yeah.
and they're gonna do justice to him.
Right.
I
So
mean-
because I love Tim Curry, I love that guy.
Yep.
You know, I love him as Rocky Horror.
for
Roger
Suspiria,
Ferguson.
like for Suspiria, I hope it'll be good. It's creating a lot of buzz, kind of like in the same way it did in the
Yes.
beginning. It's creating
Yeah.
a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
Tom York, I kind of like. I agree with him because he's great in Radiohead. He's great at composing.
Atmosphere.
I think he
that's what
can.
it
I
is.
think he can do a good score.
Mm-hmm.
Like any movie will grab me as long as the score goes with it.
Especially if it's like an '80s kind of synth kind of thing.
Exactly.
That
If
could
he
be
can
really
do
cool.
that, and I think he can do that.
I think so too. Kind of like It Follows. a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Yes.
Like,
Has
that's
that
what I
been
mean.
overplayed now though? Because ever since It Follows, like I feel like a lot of horror movies are
That's
going
true.
the synth way.
Personally, I think if they had Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do it,
That'd be really
it
good.
would
He's
have
been
been
doing
such
a lot of
but
stuff
it's in the
right
same
now.
caliber.
sound.
It's in the
It's the
same
same
caliber.
caliber.
It
It
is.
could- it could go.
different style of musical.
Well, the
Maybe.
thing about Trent is a little bit darker.
Darker.
That's what it.
But see, for
Tom
me,
York
Suspiria,
is very
like,
experimental.
It's so dark,
But
It's
it's experimental.
that it
experimental.
would
I
work
think-
so well.
I think it'll work.
I think Suspiria.
because of the way-
I'm not doubting that it's not going to sound
Yeah.
great. I just think personally,
'Cause
like,
what's the spirit-
seeing him being able to
Just
do
because
it.
of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Suspiria did was played it off with the lighting, and the lighting is very soft.
I think that's what the Neon Demon tried to do.
Kind of, yeah, exactly.
But the
so
story's
that's what I
horrible.
get. It's like the
Hate
colors
everything.
and everything. That's what Dario Argento used to do. It's like a lot
Yeah.
of the colors. It's like the red, the violet lighting.
Well, that's what the movie's
They
known
so
for.
I think
it's the
they
lighting
need
and
a
the
good
sound.
score to go with it.
Yeah.
So I think for the remake, if they can make it anything like Black Swan, like eerie, creepy, with a good score, I think it'll work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like I said, I'm keeping my reservations because of
Right.
Right. It's just I've had my hopes for a lot of these remakes, and they've kind of failed me in a way. So
Speaking of Black Swan, I'm very fucking excited for Mother. That trailer
Michelle
was
Pfeiffer.
phenomenal.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm already confused and I love it.
only for Michelle Pfeiffer.
I don't care.
I
I
don't
like
care.
Jennifer
Lawrence.
Lawrence. I love Javier Bardem. I love
I
Ed Harris.
love the cast.
I love
Man.
Darren Aronofsky.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Kristen Wiig is on
Kristen
it.
Wiig is in it. Yes.
I do like
She
her.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's already
Shit.
proven herself to be able to do everything more than comedy.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
I love-
I've never
I'm a
seen that bitch
Kristen
in a
Wiig
horror.
No, not a horror,
No,
but
no,
there's
she's the
drama. She did
She's the
drama.
drama, and she,
Oh,
she's
the
a
Skeleton
great
Twins.
actress.
The
The Skeleton
Yeah, I
Twins. She
love
did
Skeleton Twins.
Welcome to Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's great. I think it's
she's
gonna be
amazing.
a
Well,
fucking
I think
Jennifer
it's gonna
Lawrence
be
has done
amazing.
horror before.
I don't
has.
understand.
What was that one
The
movie
Last
called?
House house or
The house at the end of the street.
the house at the end of the street. Yeah.
House at the end of the street. I saw that actually on Netflix.
What do you guys think about
decent.
the story? Because I'm really confused.
I don't know what
do
it's
you-
about, to be
like,
honest.
it's really like.
I think it's gonna be like a Rosemary's Baby type of
Kind of
story.
thing.
But why
Same.
mother?
That's the kind of vibe I got from
Because
Do you
she's
think
gonna
she's
get
pregnant?
pregnant. Because I think that they're trying to impregnate her with his demon baby.
It seems like he has something to do.
Yes.
with
I don't know what
it.
the fuck it's about.
Yeah,
To be honest.
I know. I love that. I love
Yeah.
that as a
You don't have to.
mystery.
Maybe when you
Darren
if you see it,
Aronofsky,
it'll be
Requiem
surprised.
for a Dream,
Yes.
which is one of the scariest non-scary movies that I've seen. That
hell?
shit,
Really?
it takes. I haven't
Yeah.
been able to watch it a second time because
It's so sad.
It's
so
sad.
It's a great movie.
I don't know anybody that does any kind of drugs like that, but still hit home for some reason.
No, yeah.
I was like, holy shit! If that happened to my mom or something, like,
Yeah.
holy shit, no,
Agreed.
like that's scary. My sister getting like double penetrated by some,
Yeah.
no, like I can't.
Wait,
Agreed.
double
I
penetrate?
haven't, what?
Like if she gets like the double-sided
She gets
dildo at
spit
the end.
roasted.
She's
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly.
Like she gets fucked.
Goodbye.
I haven't seen the movie
With
in
a
long
big
time.
ass
I
black
remember, but-
dildo. Double-sided black dildo.
We sell that at my work.
Yes.
I have one of those.
Some of these people on this
18
podcast
inches.
do that. Like I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh,
Well, we should watch it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Get to it, girl.
No.
Another movie that I just watched was The Devil's Candy, and I
Yes.
think you should watch it.
Oh, good way to stay
I
on topic. but
fucking love
yes.
that movie.
Sorry.
Ethan Embry was everything.
He was
You're your
so.
Ethan Embry.
He was
He's
fucking
cute.
hot.
He's
in
hot.
that. I was,
He was tatted
attracted
up,
to him.
ripped as fuck. Like and the
Yeah.
music was good because it was all
If you
metal.
like crackheads,
I was like, Daddy, fuck.
But you
Oh
know
my
what?
God.
You know what?
I mean, the
part of
acting
that
was
movie-
amazing, but
What
hotness
part of
was-
that movie I loved was just like that crazy fucking fat ass guy.
He was creepy as
He was so
fuck.
creepy.
He snuck into that girl's bed.
Oh
Stop,
my
stop, stop,
God.
Stop
You can't.
spoiling.
No
I haven't
spoilers.
seen it.
No,
You were
like,
getting ready while I was watching it.
I
so
know.
fucking good though. So
Right?
good.
Good.
So
I saw
good.
that a year ago.
Uh-huh.
And
it
they-
was so fucking good.
They played Metallica at the end. That
Bitch,
made
they
me
played a
happy.
bunch
They
of
played
good
a
shit
lot
there.
of good stuff.
He
A
was
lot of
he was
good
an
stuff.
And
artist.
it's a short movie. It's so short.
Sherry Appleby, that
She was so good.
That was a
Love
great
her.
movie.
I love her. Yes.
See, but my thing is that goes
Those type of movies deserve like theater release.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
a
to
lot
that
of
shit.
a lot of these video on demand movies
Mhm.
are a lot better. That's why I
Yes.
kind of have hope in Leatherface. So if it's on video on demand, we're getting together and we're watching.
There's
it.
a new trailer for it, and I haven't seen it.
I haven't
yet.
seen it. I don't know.
It gives a little bit more depth to it, to be honest. But you know what?
You know they're gonna live. It's a prequel. None of them are gonna die. They're gonna kill everybody
Spoiler
else.
alert.
what the fuck does that matter? But
Spoiler alert.
It matters to me. Because I'm like, I know it's what you're expecting. And you're gonna get excited by the guy's almost gonna kill him, but you know he's not gonna die
Okay,
because he's
I'll
in
rent
the next
it.
movie.
I'll rent it on PS4 and we'll all watch. That's fine. Like,
We'll
because
rent
it's
it.
because it's gonna be
We're
video on
into-
demand. It's not gonna get a
I don't
theatrical.
know.
No,
I'll buy it.
it's
I'm
not.
gonna buy it. I'll buy it.
But like, we'll
We
watch
should
it.
just
I'll
get
buy it.
together and watch
I'm
it.
just
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
give you
buy
some
it.
websites that you
On
can
that weekend,
Yeah.
Until you
Yeah.
don't torrent that thing.
Torrent that shit. Awesome. Well, I feel like we talked
Covered everything?
We covered a lot of remakes.
All right.
We
Yeah.
talked a lot
So-
about
Yeah, a
things.
lot of good ones.
Next
different
week.
genres.
We are doing a live feed on Nurse 3D.
Yeah,
We're gonna roast.
We're gonna- it's a
this.
roasting
We are
this
gonna
time.
roast it for sure. Because
Roast.
honestly,
Yeah,
it's one of my
roast
favorites.
shit.
I
We're
love
gonna
that
ro-
movie.
Yeah.
See, and I haven't seen it yet, so.
Good.
Well, I haven't seen it either, so we both
go.
need to watch it.
Wait, did I?
I think you
I
did.
think we may.
But
have
you know what?
watched it.
You could even just
No, we did. Paz de la Resurrection.
you could watch
Yeah.
it on live
Delaware.
feed and just be
Delaware.
surprised.
Hello, sweet thing.
Well, I'm gonna watch it, so I
Such
can
a
be
perfect
prepared
movie.
to talk shit.
All right, so,
So tune in for that.
Yeah.
this is Boys, Booze,
Booze
and
and
Blood.
Blood. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Enjoy it.